Hello, everyone and everywhere, whoever was or will be. I'm Red Runner. Today, I'm joined by Zenith and Tyranny.
What's
Hello.
up?
Today, we're watching Master Chief versus Doomslayer.
Matchup
About
I'm looking
time.
forward to first.
I don't have much to say, outside of I think Slayer will win.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
I,
it's been talked about a while that he likely has the better AI and better speed, but Slayer just has too much bullshit going on for him.
yeah. One thing I
I'm
have
pretty.
heard is that Chief technically can win. He does have a weapon that could kill Slayer.
Yeah, the antimatter rifle.
But it's a matter of would that actually happen?
Yeah, because like he wouldn't know to use it right away. He doesn't have advanced knowledge, as all death battles are. And plus he has to kill him twice because of saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
And which slows down time, and he can slow down time, so the speed gap is irrelevant.
Well, yeah, good talk. I mean, really though, it's a cool rematch. I'm looking forward to seeing this fight done in actual 3D.
Exactly, and I hope whatever happens, I hope Chief goes out swinging.
Oh, of course.
I'm really excited for the animation and the track for this, because I mean the track literally has official Doom composers on it, or just the one.
And if they do brutally
one.
kill him, I hope it's just like I don't know, like a decap or something. We don't want to see him like get ripped in half or something.
You know, I don't know if people would consider it lame, but it is entirely possible it's a BFG kill, which would just be vaporization.
Yeah, I can see that. I've also heard people be like, what if they bring it? Because they already have the forklift, which is a reference to the old one. But what if they had like the whole thing where he puts a sticking grenade on him, but only this time Master Slayer's just like,
Oh my god! What if they paralleled the original kill?
it's like, was that supposed to do something?
What if?
He puts a plasma grenade on him, and Slayer just grabs him in a bear
He
hug.
just screams and explodes, but is fine. It's like, I have cosmic feats.
He gets exploded, and that's when he says "rip and tear." He's like, I can't believe, did you really just try to kill me with that?
Oh, it's going to feel weird to have Slayer actually talk. We saw one line in the preview.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be talking that much. I have a feeling that line is probably like maybe the only thing he says.
Like maybe it's like maybe he'll like have a pseudo mental breakdown after dying once, and he'll just hear rip and tear in his mind, but he won't actually say anything. And then he'll fight more berserk. But yeah, it doesn't really make any sense for him to say anything out loud that isn't a demon.
He's like, how dare you keep your hands off my gun!
God damn it.
And then he pulls out the BFG.
Alright. So, yeah. Anything else to say?
The fan choir's on it, so I'm hoping it's gonna be a great matchup.
Fan choir's on it. Really peak. Been waiting for this. This is my number one rematch, so I'm really excited for this one.
Well, yeah. Ultimately, it's not up to us who wins, it's up to these guys, and we might get it right, we might get it wrong. I don't know, but either way, let's start our show.
It's me, Boomstick, and it's time for a death battle!
Alright, they're doing a U2's thing.
That's the brand new Boomstick U2's. It's a limited time.
Look at 'em.
So move your butts and
I bought mine.
Just click the link below to go to U2's.com.
Was that a golden super shotgun?
Oh my god.
Oh, they're doing it like this to show part of the fight. They didn't they did that with Shiggy as well.
No, they do that with all of them now.
Super Soldier and the Demon Destroyer of Doom. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze
That's the thing!
armor and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Death battle.
Born in the distant year of 2511, John grew up in a normal space colony many light years from Earth. However, John was anything.
So I see that and I just think of Bully. Bully Scholarship Edition.
Literally is the bully.
He does kind of look like Jimmy.
Despite the brilliant Dr. Halsey
He literally
chose him
is
for her
Jimmy.
great experiment, the Spartan 2 program.
Well, he wasn't just chosen, he was kidnapped. Replaced by a dying clone so nobody
Bro, what
would
happened
know.
to what happens in
Conscripted
Bully?
into the United Nations
Kinda messed
Space
up.
Command as John 117. He was only
Bully game's
6 years
serious.
old.
He wasn't the only one. Him and 74 other kids
He's
got sent to the
6'10".
deadliest summer camp ever,
Yep.
going
So
through
he's
it.
4 inches taller than
Molded into
Doom.
child
Doom guy,
soldiers,
Doom Slayer.
'cause you can't spell infantry
It's
without
like
any
Paramount
like
Plus.
Training tore away John's identity.
Fair.
He
Yeah,
couldn't
me
remember his
too.
family. He couldn't remember his home. He couldn't even remember his full name. All that mattered was the game, the mission.
And boy, was he good at it, learning all sorts of military history, tactics, leadership, and best of all, weapons.
8 years later, he was finally prepared for the augmentation process that would make him superhuman. Augmentation which almost half of his peers did not survive, and even more were left permanently disfigured.
Hey, he's got this. How bad could it be?
The biochemical and biomechanical process was extraordinary. Hormones
A
and
gorilla
protein
skull.
complexes boosted
Yeah, they
his
did
strength
on
to a
monkeys.
human scale. His senses were
Oh.
surgically enhanced by rewiring his brain and capillaries.
Oh.
Carbide ceramic was grafted
Gene
to
Song.
his skeleton to make his
Okay,
bones
that's
nearly
random, but okay, he's immune to
His nervous system was
digitizing
literally
weapons.
shocked into reacting
What the
300%
hell?
faster at all times.
Oh, yep, book.
And with a little luck, John was torn apart and rebuilt as something new.
A Spartan.
Oh, little luck.
Hey, the process is messed up, but you can't argue with the results. And it wasn't long before he earned the rank of Master Chief Petty Officer.
It's
Time
just
to
Jimmy,
fight
yo,
some
every
crazy
time.
aliens.
Sorry.
And he has the
Petty
gear
officer
to
just
take
sounds
on
so
a
weird.
whole
'Cause
army
when I
by
think of it, I think
himself.
Petty.
Oh yeah, the M85C assault rifle can fire 650 rounds in a
Holy-
minute.
It's been- I feel like it's been a while since Boomstick's been able to nerd out about guns.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yep, there it is, binary rifle right there.
Quad Ghost Rider?
And if you're as lucky as John, John
Oh, I mean, I guess not like
Oh, don't get me
that
started
much.
on that beautiful, beautiful pistol.
Yeah.
Good times.
It's so funny how it's so much more powerful than like an actual machine gun in those
The
games.
Covenant's charging plasma pistol, homing needler, and sticky plasma grenades add whole new strategies to Master Chief's combat style. And the weapons from the Banished basically shoot big,
That would have been a
scary,
perfect
spicy
time to
people
show off the
kind of
footage
hardcore.
from the old
Unless he
episode.
finds the energy sword or gravity hammer first, then he can jump in.
The gravity hammer is easily one of my favorite weapons in the Halo. Just
My favorite
I
Fortnite
understand.
Weapons he's carried, the tech of the Forerunner.
The gravity hammer from Fortnite.
Ionized particle weapons, slip space portal generators, and shields made of extremely durable hard light. In fact, by tapping into a Forerunner ship he was on, a massive amount of that very hard light formed a shield strong enough to save him from a point-blank 30 megaton.
A lot of people
nuclear
question the
warhead.
context of that one.
Hard light.
I mean, they said it.
Oh my god, what if Light
Well,
versus
no,
Columbo
no.
was
If you
next?
actually, if you watch the scene, it doesn't really look like that.
Mjolnir.
Rob the Mjolnir armor improves his strength and speed even more. Has energy shields
Lord
to
Light
block
is
incoming
secretly
fire,
telling us
and
Light
fills
versus
his wounds
Columbo's
with
next.
medical biofoam. He's got a
Fail-safe
grappling hook,
detonation
'cause
system?
Who doesn't?
Yes, we'll
And
see.
thrusters, so he can fly. Well, kind of.
So he's the Predator?
Weapons and armor have dodged laser
Yes.
fire from the Type 50 beam
Obviously.
rifle, and Master Chief has pushed himself to run 66 miles per hour, matching the top speed of a cheetah.
And he's strong enough to flip the 66-ton
I love that being used as a feat. I love it.
There is something. I remember the elephant in Halo 3. That thing's even heavier, and the No, there's-
2 miles an hour.
and he said, "Yeah, how did you do that?" I love that. Remember
He
that?
accesses other equipment with the Mjolnir armor, like invisibility, speed boosts, extra shields, and even 10 seconds of total invincibility. But even without those,
Too bad
the
Slayer
armor
is
is
30.
strong enough to survive re-entering the Earth's atmosphere and crashing to the ground.
The moment we all realize just how tough this guy really is. Tough enough to end the war with the alien covenant almost single-handedly. He was so scary, the aliens even started calling him the Demon.
You'd think he wouldn't
Yeah.
still be a petty officer after that. If anyone deserves
Oh,
a raise,
the
it's
demon. demon, huh?
Master Chief Petty Officer is the highest rank for enlisted recruits. A commissioned officer isn't as active in the field. Kinda defeats the whole point of being a super soldier, right?
Makes sense. And he wasn't totally alone in this. He had the help of an onboard artificial intelligence system based on the mind of Dr.
Halo 3 was like the
Halcyon
one I
herself.
vividly remember playing the most.
Everything comes with
What?
it.
What was
What?
What was that?
What?
Wait, maybe not.
A room-
Does anyone
Roomba?
vote for
Versus
Alexa?
Spring-
No,
Trap
the
question
weird
Oh my
Chucky
God.
ripoff.
Other AIs, even those designed
Oh, yeah, that was the
for
Child's Play
more
reboot.
advanced civilizations.
Yeah, that was the
Tracking
reboot.
enemies can guide
Yeah,
large-scale
it's
battles
not
and
good.
process
E
the
question mark?
entirety of human knowledge in less than 2 hours. ChatGPT could never.
I mean,
Oh, right, they're talking about the 128,000 thing over there.
How's he made him like that?
Sort of. He's a force to be reckoned with, but John lost a lot
Remember
of
watching
himself
that?
along the way. As luck would have it, and John is quite lucky, Cortana proved herself a dear
Used to be a
friend.
bully.
Even when she started her villain arc and exploded. But it's okay, he just got a new one.
Kind of ironic how the artificial chick based on the woman who destroyed his life would bring back his sense of humanity.
But no matter who or what he has on his side, the Master Chief is no mere hero of Earth, but a savior of the galaxy.
Whether or not he starts a fight, you can be damned sure he'll finish it.
That's good. That's good. That's good ending.
Today's
good.
battle
That's
is
good.
sponsored
Oh,
by
prize picks.
Prize Picks is
Prize
the best
Picks.
fantasy
Let's go gambling.
action in more than 30
Oh,
states,
dang it.
including California, Texas, and Georgia.
Choose from
Oh,
Come
real
on,
talk
Jeff
though, they
Battle,
didn't
stop
actually.
fueling my addiction.
They didn't actually say a huge amount of stat stuff for him.
No kidding.
No, not really.
Yeah,
They're gonna save it towards the end.
That felt shorter than I thought.
Yeah, they brought up his running speed. But not like speed.
Yeah,
I think they he
probably
did dodge a
because-
laser. They said.
Probably
Yeah.
because one thing I keep seeing that Chief is technically faster.
The
Yeah.
Call of Duty Major season is in high gear right now.
I'll be curious if they, if how many, else curious how many stats they give
Now's
Slayer.
a great time to jump in.
Download the app
And then they're
today
gonna bring up the Slayer and then be like, Cosmic Fiend!
after you play your first $5
Is gonna get black box. They're not gonna.
Big black box that just says Cosmic
I still
Fiend.
think it's funny that they did like the caloric energy for the blog for how, the demons he sustains. I'm just because that's like Mob versus Tatsumaki or Saitama.
Two dark moons circle the red planet of Mars. Phobos, named for the Greek god of fear, and Deimos, inspired by the god of dread.
Sounds like the perfect place for portals to the burning abyss.
As demons swarm the Martian moon of Phobos, only
Oh, that's
one
Doom
man
64.
survived to tell the tale and push the demons back to the pits of hell.
He was a space marine until he refused an order to fire on civilians.
Hates
He was an
demons.
engineer
Isabel.
until his base was overrun by
Bro, how
demons.
is he over 1,000 years old? How does that? How?
Until those
He was stuck in hell and somehow for some reason didn't age. He's fighting demons in hell for like hundreds of years.
This impossible man was known as.
Bro, they should bring up the Markiplier book he has.
Oh yeah, that was his Markiplier's dad attributed him.
Yeah.
Hey, oh yeah! There's a reason why my leg is the same super shotgun he's got. And now you can get your own super shotgun on me, where it belongs.
What is that?
My YouTube, stupid! It's just like me, except
He really just promoted him
two
this
times
twice in the
more
same
valuable.
episode.
Because the shotgun
Okay,
doesn't really
I think is this the first like original cut-in animation they've done since the Kickstarter?
Okay, I'll get one.
I can remember, yeah.
The quality is immaculate.
Yeah, because last time they had this was
Oh, it's so
I'm pretty
Among
sure all
Us.
the intros are pre-used or reused.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Some good
Yeah.
old-fashioned running and gunning.
Rifles, shotguns, flamethrowers, plasma guns, rocket launchers, chainsaws, and a frankly terrifying-looking grappling hook.
The Unmaker is a celestial supergun, shooting beams of light that take down demons in one shot.
They're gonna do it again. Unmaker, it's just designed to destroy demons. They're gonna say it's not effective.
Okay, GG.
Don't sugarcoat it, Wiz. That's the big fucking gun. A single plasma shot from this beauty.
Oh no, they're gonna
Don't
get
actually spell it out. So they don't all get
Demoni-
restricted.
They're gonna get demonetized again.
Oh, they said it though. You're right.
Bomb launcher. It's also the power source for the BFG 10,000, a massive weapons platform that blasted a hole through Mars.
Oh, they brought it up. They said it. Not incapable of doing it by itself.
Ever. No, really, he is absolutely obsessed with slaughtering demons, like an addict.
And look at him go! Oh yeah, that's addictive. He killed demons on Phobos. He killed demons on Deimos. He killed demons on Earth. He even killed demons in hell.
The sheer scale of demonic violence changed him, breaking him down into a living
He even killed
weapon.
fish in the
Good thing
water.
He got some time to himself to grind some rails, chill with Isabel.
I hope
and
he
visit
better
the
do this in
faraway
the fight.
world of Argent Nerve.
What? You better
skateboard?
hang out with Isabel.
Before he was thrown into a coliseum.
No, I think he meant skateboarding.
Naturally, he was the best fighter
True.
there. He even joined and trained with the Night Sentinels.
He just skates
an
along the
elite
energy
fighting
blades.
force.
And then
True.
Where
showed
did
up
these
on that
pages come
weapon.
from?
Man,
The codex,
I
it's in the
can't
codex.
catch a break,
Okay.
man.
In the
While most
New Doom
people
games.
would be terrified of demons showing up to murder them, something had shifted. Doomguy wasn't scared of the demons. The demons were scared of him. Hellwalker, they called him. The Beast, the Unchained Predator. But his time with the Night Sentinels solidified a new moniker, one that would strike terror throughout the Dark Realm. Doom Slayer.
And that's his
Man,
name
those
now.
demons, excited
Yep.
to invade a whole new world far away from that helmeted freak who killed you last time, just to stumble onto him all over again.
What if after he
I'd be
kills
scared
Chief,
too.
he just
The
starts
Slayer's
playing with
like a
toys?
fusion dance of Jason Voorhees and the goddamn Terminator. He's always coming up with new ways to kill
Yeah, the Bone
demons.
Crushers look
But
so
my fave
awesome.
is the blazing
I love
sword
the Bone
called
Crusher.
the Crucible.
The Crucible is powered by Argent energy, sort of like a fuel for hell. Completely charged, it can power all of Earth for up to 8 months. Granted,
What?
most of Earth had been decimated at that point, but it's future technology, so it probably evens out. By taking the average annual consumption of Earth and narrowing it down to 2/3, given the 8 months time, thereby multiplying it by 0.666, outfit,
Ah.
we can conclude that the Crucible's
way.
outputs over 53 quadrillion joules of energy, giving an output of approximately 157 trillion kilowatt hours.
Yeah,
Which is-
Awesome.
Big number, that's nice. But
Oh.
the Slayer just uses the Crucible to blow shit up. Even without it, he can fight specters, which are totally invisible to most people. He's strong enough to knock around these enormous steel blocks like nothing.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Take down Titans with his bare hands. Titans that can be 1,000
Oh,
feet
yeah, that's
tall.
right.
Is this guy even human?
Those on Earth might not think so. He's not just a hero of the people. Some believe he's more.
Actual
Like a religion.
Jesus.
Like a god.
Well, hang on. We
Universe
know
is
he's
Homer.
human because we
Imagine.
know his ancestry. Doomguy is the great-grandson of B.J. Blazkowicz from the Wolfenstein games, which means
Oh, that's fun.
Doomguy's father is the one and only Commander Keen.
What?
Oh no.
Wait, hold on, what?
That just makes him even more mysterious.
Yeah, that's,
I didn't know that part.
it's- that was an id-made franchise. He cameos in Doom 2. You can kill him for some reason.
His skull and his
perception of
chip.
time, turning partially invisible, or even becoming completely invulnerable for 30 seconds. But don't get it wrong, the Slayer is not invincible. While his rage makes him an unstoppable force of fury, it consumes him. He's less a precise weapon and more like setting loose a bull in a china shop. If the bull was also strapped to 8 swinging wrecking balls and a rocket-powered steamroller.
The Praetor suit may be an ancient
Visual.
relic, but it's
That
also
is an
the most
insane
advanced
visual.
set of armor in the universe and totally indestructible. Oh, and Assassin's Creed guy wishes he had a wrist knife as epic as the Doom Blade.
Back in his Doomguy days, he relied on mega
Not subtle,
armor that
though.
could half all
Assassin's
damage. Now
Creed
his
guy.
Predator suit can withstand Argent Plasma, the same energy that powers the Crucible.
Okay.
He can even tank actual meteors.
Or he'll just dodge the meteors, because he's fast enough to outrun rockets.
Oh, they didn't give it to
They're
me. Vlog.
reusing bat
He also has
feet.
some help in the form of Vega, an AI he found over
It's so funny
fair
because
enough.
on Mars. While Vega
the blog didn't want that because it uses the
I
in-game
mean,
exploit to get that
yeah.
fast.
in hacking and technical know-how. Vega can even create portals to alternate dimensions, including hell itself.
It's like pizza delivery, but for demons. Of course, that just makes it easier for Doomslayer to chainsaw them all in half.
And time works differently in hell. The Slayer may technically be human, but his rage evolved him, turning him into something more.
And then he was literally blessed with immortality. Yeah, he can still technically die, but he no longer ages. So he's been killing demons for dozens, no hundreds, no thousands of years.
However, it turns out the Slayer was all part of a grander story. For Vega was actually the remnant of an ancient god.
God is an AI? Okay, the inevitable robot takeover is gonna go way harder than I thought.
And Vega's ultimate enemy was the Dark Lord of Hell. He has many names: Davoth, Satan, the Devil, the true first being who created all of existence.
But he's the master of all demons, the most demon-y demon of demons.
He looks pretty human to me.
Slayer does to
Yeah,
do.
because he looks like him.
Rip,
It's physical form.
Okay.
tear. Oh yeah!
why does the devil look like the Doomslayer?
Oh, I think he wanted to take a form known for pure destruction. You see, Doom is in many ways a surreal postmodern story that is up to the player's interpretation.
Rick and Morty copy pasta over
Also,
here.
killing evil wannabe Doom guy in a mech suit from hell is just badass.
The Doomslayer had fulfilled his purpose. He'd slain the Dark Lord, decimated demonkind, and trapped whatever scraps remained behind the closed gates of hell. And so, like
All
an
right.
ancient weapon of prophecy, the Slayer was sealed away, ready to awaken at humanity's call when the fires open again.
All hail the Slayer, the Destroyer. He is more than a man. He is Doom.
That's from a book.
All right, the combatants
I'm
are
so
set. We've
hyped.
run the data through all possible.
Oh god.
Well, guys.
Time for
Nah, they.
death battle.
Oh,
Oh.
lose it.
Right.
I'm not detecting enemy forces. Perhaps they left?
You tell me.
You sure demand a lot from a girl. Wait. Around the corner. Be ready. Be ready.
Enemy located. Enemy located. Combat will likely be necessary.
Well, isn't he astute?
Just immediately.
Hear the music. Oh.
Damn.
Alert. Portal detected.
Randomly on the ground.
Ratatouille.
Who brings a chainsaw to a gunfight?
I hear the singing.
Ooh, that was
Ooh,
clever.
that's pretty. That's slick.
Oh, that's cool. Yo.
Chief, watch your six!
Headbutt.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Get over. Wait. Ooh.
Oh shit.
Alright.
You are surrounded.
Demons. Yep.
Yep.
Team up moment.
Awesome.
Of course, it's the Doot one. Bugle.
What the hell just happened?
The sucker punch.
With a skull.
I'll see what I can do about that annoying AI.
Do it. I'll finish this fight. I can no longer detect the enemy. Systems complete.
Oh.
Also, yeah. Chief might be taller than Slayer, but that just doesn't fit the vibes.
I know.
Holy shit. Chase after his own rocket. Threw it into him.
Wait, that's so funny.
That is so awesome.
Chase after his own rocket. Yo.
The rat.
The rat, no.
Chief, still with me?
Get over here.
Oh. There it is.
Ooh, snapped his neck.
Ooh. Jeez.
Okay, well, so much for not getting a brutal death.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
God damn.
Lo, our
Damn.
angel has triumphed, for he is Doom. Amen.
There's a lot going on here, so let's break this down, starting with physical stats. Being a genetically enhanced super soldier,
That was crazy.
I was not expecting that brutal kill.
Chief can outrun a cheetah
I was
moving
hoping it'd be a brutal
60
kill.
miles
It's
per hour.
literally
The
Doom Slayer.
can outrun a rocket zooming almost 8
I love the POV shot.
200-ton
He ran for his rocket. That was so good.
Cubes, which each measured to over 400 tons.
He can take down Titans
I don't
with his
recognize what
bare
it was
hands,
from, but
so
the
it adds
running
up. If this
shot
came down to a fist fight,
was
he
definitely a
just
reference to
punched Chief's
something.
head
I
off.
don't
Stats make
I don't
it-
that was
remember
Doom-
what it is.
Master Chief has
That was
one
Doom 1, the
Slayer
final stage against
beat
the Cyber
his
Demon.
AI.
No, I meant like the framing of the run
Cortana is
was-
clearly the
oh,
more
anyway.
dangerous computer pal.
Cortana was
Like an
designed
anime.
for
I don't
combat
know what it
encounters
was.
and battle planning. Vega oversaw a mining facility. Granted, Vega's nothing to laugh at, but Cortana's kind of famous for hacking ancient, all-knowing technology on multiple occasions. And even if you want to argue Chief should have the weapon instead, she's still a copy of Cortana.
And when it comes to experience, Chief likely has more consistent training. Becoming
Yeah.
a super soldier and one-man army
Yeah.
is basically all he did since he was a child.
The Slayer may seem like a rampaging bull consumed by rage, and he is, but he was also a Marine and trained with the Night Sentinels.
And since time in hell gets wacky, he fought demons non-stop for thousands of years.
Given the sheer variety of enemies, battles, and wars Master Chief has experienced, it's a tough call, but we think fighting demons for so long tips the scale to the Slayer.
Not that it
All right.
Really?
because we're on to the last and
I
best
guess that's
category.
fair.
Arsenals, from weapons to power.
Because it's not like he's
And
lacking
Slayer had
in
a ton of
training.
Stuff they could bring into the battle.
Both had means to turn invisible or shield themselves from damage. Both had suits that could
Oh,
withstand
yep, animator
extreme
destruction.
and intense hits.
Yep,
And both
animator.
had so many weapons.
Technically, Master Chief had a greater variety of weaponry, but when it comes to sheer destructive power, the Slayer had him beat. The Unmaker.
Yeah,
could
yeah, that
spark
makes sense.
lasers light speed
He's
without
literally going to
worrying
take
about
everything
charging up,
except
and
AI, isn't he?
Chief's belt can match the
Yeah,
rocket
yeah, that makes
That's
sense.
rough.
Gee.
Still,
They said
Master
stats,
Chief
but they didn't even
used
count
a
speed.
Arclight shield to survive a
Oh,
point
running
blank
speed.
30 megaton
Probably
bomb.
antimatter.
However,
Let's see the
Cortana
feet.
was siphoning power from the Forerunner ship they
That's-
were on to make that shield. So it was a very specific circumstance not easily replicated. And it's clear that without the shield, he would have been obliterated.
Even if he could replicate it, Doom Guy had the weaponry to break
The
through.
POV shot for the
Crucible.
ending was
Remember,
great.
The Crucible holds power equivalent to 157 trillion kilowatt hours, which directly converts to 90 gigatons of TNT. Even if you divide
Jesus.
that power between the Crucible's
Holy
three charges,
Christ.
a single swing from that sword is, at minimum, 1,000 times more powerful than that nuke. The Slayer gets
Jesus
that Hail Mary
Christ.
rifle, the better odds
They
of
got AI.
taking the Chief down.
As much as Chief tried to master the situation, he was doomed. Slay
Hold
King.
his arms.
The winner.
Okay, no, you didn't have to include the last one.
Amen. Next time
Yeah, I heard
on
that.
Death Battle.
Let's see.
Oh damn, it
Oh
is!
my god.
Oh my god, we're actually doing it!
It is Kyle versus Simone. That's earlier than I expected.
Subscribe and join as a member to see
Why- why did-
Death Battle.
People
no,
are gonna go
no,
nuts.
no. Why'd they call it Gurren Lagann?
Lagann versus White.
I mean, I guess it's kind of true, but why call it
I
that?
guess that makes
They
sense,
couldn't. They
but-
couldn't say Green Lantern versus DC. Like, Gurren Lagann versus
No. I mean, that's what that's what they're calling the episode, or at least here, that's what they're calling it. Gurren Lagann versus White Lantern
Okay.
instead of Simone versus Kyle.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's
Literally
it's
called
like that. It's like how they made Harley Quinn Batman, Batman versus.
No, that isn't what we're talking about here. It's more like Skyrim versus Dark Souls.
Yeah, because it doesn't say the people.
Yeah, exactly. That's
But at
what
least for
I'm
Kyle,
saying.
White Lantern is his title.
I mean, and I guess for Simone, Gurren Lagann is what does all the impressive stuff. So,
Yeah, but it's not like you're going, oh god, look, it's the Gurren Lagann!
It's him! Gurren Lagann!
I am
Alright.
here.
Refer to him as Simone.
but yeah, I
Okay,
enjoyed
this is gonna
that
be
quite a
crazy.
lot.
That was
Oh
really
yeah,
good.
that was great. They had the moment where they fought off demons temporarily, and Slayer has to be like, and pull a
He
sucker
ran
punch on him.
Ran after a rocket.
And again, he sucker punched him with the skull of a demon just for the extra points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe that she only took AI. That's so
Yeah,
funny.
that is. And what's so funny about that is that in the blog, they said the AIs ultimately kind of cancel each other out.
Yeah.
Boy,
Well. Okay,
Wow.
yeah, Simone vs. Kyle really felt like one where they would take more time to work on it. But I guess the Sprite team hasn't made a ton of stuff recently, so fair enough.
That's fair, and it better be like it should be like ridiculously cosmic scope. Like it just zooms out, and there's like universes upon universes. Like think Zatanna versus Scarlet Witch.
I know
Yeah.
a lot of people have tilted towards Kyle in recent times, but I know Simone also had a, like, what was it, an audio book? Or not audio book,
Yeah.
but something like that
Like
buffed
20
him.
20th dimension of feet, although it's people are like it's debatable, and then there's the
Yeah.
13.5 dimensions for Kyle, which again is also debatable, and it's like I don't know what happened to him. I know he lost the White Lantern powers because he split them amongst people, but maybe he got the full thing back. But
Even if he didn't, they're just
going
gonna be using the White Lantern.
Yeah, but it's the debate gets into like dimensional tiering and the stats
that-
are in the air. I've heard a lot of discourse about it. Like
I'm
who wins, but
I'm honestly
Anyway.
sure.
I'm
White Lantern
if anything, I'm a little bit disappointed that it's another one from the Kickstarter that we knew
exactly.
already.
I wanted a curveball.
But at the same time, this still is a curveball. It's just a different kind.
I'm sure the next one will definitely be one we haven't heard. Because
Yeah.
But then the question is, which one will it be? All right.
That's what I definitely want to know. Yeah.
Sans versus the Judge.
Yeah, fight was good.
There we go.
Fight was good. And yeah, looking forward to the next time.
That was very good. I like that fight. I'm sure White Lantern's gonna win.
I'm betting him for now.
Oh. Rooting for
All
Simone.
right. Well, yeah, pretty simple as that. If you guys liked the video, you can like. If you didn't, dislike. But either way, we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Honestly, I really hope that they put like a loose con for Doomslayer that if he kills his maker, that would kill him, and he'd likely try and kill him before Chief would.
Yeah, because what is
I
portion
remember I
portion of
put
Damoth's
that-
soul is
I
effectively
put
inside
that
of him.
same joke for the G1 blog like a few years ago.